Welcome to Verbal Pick Radio, where we give you a verbal image of life, and we are everyday people. Like to welcome you all to the show. Pardon me if I sound a little ill, and that's because I am a little under the weather, but we got to keep rolling. Look, just finished viewing the testimony of Micheal Cohen, a Trump lawyer, Trump aide for over 10 years. And one thing that was interesting out of all of it was the fact that he stated if Donald Trump loses the 2020 election, he stated that he would not transition over power easily, if at all, and I'm paraphrasing, but basically what he was getting at, if Trump loses, he's not going to relinquish power to whoever defeated him in the 2020 presidential election. Dangerous. That's why Elijah Cummings kept referring to democracy, kept saying, hey, what do we want to leave, or legacy we want to leave to our children? Let's leave them a better democracy than what we've had coming up. He knows that, and they feel as though that Trump is unstable. They feel as though if he doesn't win that presidential election, that he may create a war. He may get involved into turmoil with other countries in the form of conflict or a war. They're just on edge. And basically what this hearing is about is pulling out the wrongdoings of the Trump administration, but yet at the same time being so delicate to where they don't send him over the edge, and he replies back with something that they don't want to see, because they know the scope of power that he has under his thumb. So they're trying to not trial this in the public eye. They don't want to try in the public eye. So they have to be careful in the way that they word things, because they don't want to whip the public into a frenzy. But yet at the same time, they want to send Trump a message that, hey, look, man, we got you. You did some wrong things. We believe your former attorney, Micheal Cohen. He has no reason to lie. Some of these things can be corroborated. What he stated, why don't we come in and sit down and work something out? Trump like, hey, man, I'm so deep over here in this end with Russia and Putin and whatnot. You don't understand, man. It's bigger than what y'all think. Hey, we got this thing going on in Venezuela. We got we have North Korea on the table, Vietnam. We got some countries who's trying to form unions with Africa, but what do they call it now? The OAU? What is it? Anyway, United Africa. Where they're trying to make Africa like the United States of Africa and whatnot, and some want it and some don't. As you know, here Africans can't even own weapons without permission from this government. So you see how weak, as far as governmental wise, Africa is. But that's a topic for another day. So we're dealing with something that the people, the American public, as Micheal Cohen was trying to share and explain, that you all don't understand, if this guy loses the presidency in 2020, he's not going to hand over that power easily because he can't. Basically, is what he's saying. So, hopefully, the conclusion that Elijah Cummings gave towards the end, in which he referred Trump to, just clipped his conclusion and listened to a heartfelt plea for a unified democracy for all the American people. Now, during that hearing testimony, it was asked, can a person hire a black person to still be a racist? And the answer was yes. Cohen called Trump a racist, a con man, and a cheat. Is Trump a racist? A lot of people say that Trump is definitely a racist. I believe he could be. I don't know. But one thing I do know, that Trump will do anything for the money. Trump is about money, getting paid. If a black person has a idea to where Trump can make some money, and he said, okay, well, look, I got an idea, Trump, you can make some money, I give you a 40% cut. Trump would be like, nah, give me 60 and you take 40. Is that racist, or that's just hustling? Man, I think Trump is a hustler. He'll do business with anyone if he sees where he can win in the end, or if he sees where he can benefit from the deal. And that's it. Just money on the table. That's it. Now, would Trump want a black person as a neighbor? Might not. But if they told him, hey man, we'll give you 20% off your property taxes if you allow a black person to be your neighbor, Trump would be like, well, move him right on in. Hello, neighbor. You see what I'm saying? That's the mindset of Trump. But now, openly, just without some provisions or without a bargain, then nah, Trump ain't dealing with black folks unless it's some interest in it for him. But man, it's America though, Hell, I done dealt with, extreme racists, you know what I mean? But you have something, you selling something, I have the money, we exchange, you going about your way, I going about mine. But are we at the same party and hanging out together and whatnot and inviting them over to Thanksgiving dinner and all that? Hell no. Not at all. But business, look, man, I don't know you. You don't know me. Here you go. Thank you. Appreciate it. See you later. You know what I mean? And that's the end of it. That's business dealings. Here we deal by whether black people know it or not. Some of these companies here, you done bought Gucci, you done bought Prada, you done bought, back in the day, Gloria Vanderbilt said she didn't design her jeans for black women. You bought products from racist stores, and content some you don't even know about it, because we not unless we making our own clothing. You buying clothing from racists, in a sense. So just think about it. But interesting hearing. He has a private hearing with the committee tomorrow, and it's not open to the public. But follow this, check this out, read the signs, look at what's going on in Venezuela, look at what's taking place, and do your own calculations and prepare yourself if need be. Verbal Pick Radio, we're out.